Well, Ross, we have another guest. Why don't you introduce her?
Well, today we have several different people that we've invited to interview, and what's coming by the table now is Samantha Wick. And if you haven't heard Samantha Wick's name,
Well, Samantha Wick and who? Who's with Samantha Wick?
Well, that's right. She is hiding down there. Poppy, who is one of her Rhodesian. I can't even say it. My tongue tied.
Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
There you go. And you have three of
I
them.
have three of them.
Oh my gosh.
Three 80-pound dogs.
Wow.
Well, you are a big animal person because I know not only besides your three dogs, you have tortoise
And two cats.
And two cats. So you're a real animal person. I wanted Samantha Sam, as she goes by. You see a lot of her on Facebook right now and YouTube and so forth. She's going to be running for Burbank City Council real soon. And I know this weekend, this coming week, Wednesday, she's kicking off her campaign at Tequila's. And Ashley, you know a little about tequila, so.
Yeah. I'm excited to kind of hear about your campaign and why you've decided to run and, what you want to see happening in Burbank.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited to run. It was not something that I considered really for a long time, but having lived in this community for 23 years and serving on the Planning Commission, I love Burbank, and I'm a firm believer in public service, and I truly just want to give back to this community that's given me essentially a home.
Yeah, and you are so knowledgeable, and I think that's really what the council should be made up. I mean, you really need to know and be on a board to understand the city, and you've done that, so I'm really excited to see what knowledge and information and ideas you can bring.
Well, I know she has a background in urban planning.
Do.
And a degree in it, and
I do.
and she knows the city darn well. Prior to being on the Planning Commission, she was on the Heritage Commission. And if you don't know about old buildings, or learn quite a bit about them and what was here a long time ago, but you really care about the city. I see you at a lot of events, and it just really it's good to see you out in the community and know what's going on in the city. You answer people correctly. I've watched you on numerous planning board meetings, and you keep those meetings running smooth. They're no more than an hour or so. I mean, it's like you don't look at your watch, but just everything you do is really good. I think you deserve people to meet you and talk to you and vote for you in our upcoming election.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you so much for that about the meetings. I mean, that's actually, as chair of the Planning Commission, that's one thing I strive for, is to get the information out, but also to just respect everybody's time, respect the public's time, respect staff's time, because a lot of times when you see somebody coming before Planning Commission, these aren't issues that people think are super fun. It's permits for car washes, alcohol, bars, signage, that kind of thing. But sometimes they're only experienced with local government, and so I always want to make it a good one, have everybody feel heard, have everybody feel respected, and also to feel like their time wasn't wasted.
Well, I find I've been out with you and I've seen you at events, you'll stop and talk to somebody. They have questions, and you're pretty well recognized. Ashley had red hair she had blonde hair too. Because
Are you a natural?
I am.
Okay, so
well,
she's the OG. I'm a copycat.
Well,
No,
it's
you're
funny
not.
because you've had blonde hair and we have pictures together with
Yes.
you and me with blonde hair.
Yeah.
And I had hair, I think. Well, maybe.
A little bit, I think.
But Sam has red hair. You can't miss you.
That's true. I match my dogs.
You match your dogs, and if you have a question or whatever, Wednesday night's a good night. You're on YouTube. You have your election stuff all moving along. You've done some great videos.
Let me ask you this, though.
Yes.
In all seriousness, running for city council is a whole different beast
It
than
is.
being on a planning board. Are you ready for people to come after you and stuff? Because you're a nice person, and 95% of the city is a nice city. But we have those few out there who just go after people. Are you prepared for that whole process? Because
You mean you're wondering if she has thick skin?
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not what you're signing up for, but it's what you get sometimes.
Absolutely. And, I know that 95, like you said, percent of Burbank is great. I'm going to get the 5% that disagree with me, and that's okay. You know, it's if nothing else, it's a conversation, it's a dialogue, and you know what? I worked retail for a lot in college, so I can handle anything. But I mean, luckily, I have my dog, so on a bad day, you'll catch me hiking up at Stowe Canyon and just blowing off some steam.
Well, that's a good thing. You have 3 dogs. You can do your choice of walking
Absolutely.
and so forth. That's a good part.
And later this year, we'll be doing podcasts with the candidates, and we'll let you sit down and really give your perspective and your visions, and give you the time to talk to people, your way too. So I think I like those podcasts for that reason. So let's get off that because that's down the line. What about the car show? What a great event, huh?
See, every year it's gorgeous. The Road Kings bring it, and it's just wonderful to see the community out here. And everybody is so generous with their time, and the car owners, if kids have questions, they're always so welcoming. And that's what Burbank's all about. It's all about community.
How to do if you get elected and put on that dais? Let me just share. I want to bring back Celebrate Burbank. There was a glitch this year. May 15th next year. Hopefully you'll be on city council by then. And community events. Craig and I miss them. We were here when the fire department used to put on a chili cook-off.
That's right. Well, that was brought back this year by the chamber.
So much fun.
And yeah, it was a great turnout. They did a good job there. So hopefully we can do more community events and show the world Burbank is a great community.
Absolutely. We should have a chili cook-off. We should have a bake-off. We should have a pie contest. I mean, let's do it all. Let's bring the community out. I mean, even yesterday, I saw Ashley at an event at the Circle, and that's a community event. So I'm all for it. I think it's a great way to just highlight local businesses and meet different people too.
Well, Craig and I remember back in the day when they closed down San Fernando Road and had bed races.
Yes, they did.
The
Wow.
high schools, the football
teams,
and they would race beds down.
Oh my gosh.
Burroughs Burbank Week used to be a huge thing. They'd do that. They'd have the Burbank High Band march down from Burbank High to Burroughs. There was all kinds of things back in the day they used to do, which all been forgotten now.
Yeah, and I think it's a shame because in order to move forward, I think we do need to understand our history, and the history of Burbank is really, really important. And if we don't continue it, talk about it, it'll disappear.
Sounds like you get it.
I do.
Oh, again, I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. I know I'm going to be there.
Thank you.
And I'm glad to see you out here today, and I'm glad you brought
Poppy.
Poppy is loving it. Look at that.
Yeah, she's named after the California poppy.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Super. Well, thank you very much,
Thank you for having
Pam,
me.
and
All right.
we'll see you.
Good.
Great.
Get in touch, get involved, and donate to help us move forward.